Hi, my name is Abeer, and in the past couple of months, I've developed a board game called The Poll. I was working as a journalist, and what came out of it, when you cover state elections, you realize that while the states are different, the political parties are the same. So it triggered off a thought process that I started wondering what are the basic resources that political parties have. And this is just not limited to India, it's anywhere, right? So political parties have feet on the ground, they're workers, they have money, they have a variety of ways that they can campaign, they have media that they can buy media for advertising, buy space in media for advertising, and they have institutional recourse, and they have the ability to release a manifesto, right? And that is their ideology, that's what they stand for. So these are basic resources that all political parties across the spectrum have. And I started thinking about what would it feel like when I put regular people in charge of this process, and that's where the idea came from. So the game is scientific in many ways. So the game is broken up into three types of main cards, which are the constituency cards, the policy cards, and the campaign strategy cards. The constituency cards are actual Lok Sabha questions raised by parliamentarians, written as newspaper headlines. So what we did was we looked at the questions, we looked at how the media has covered these issues, and then we started mixing and matching and writing headlines on that. The policy cards, out of which you make your manifesto, are actual manifesto positions of political parties taken from the manifestos, and the campaign strategies are what you see everywhere. We have from door to door to caste-based campaigns, which are tied to how political parties field candidates, to horse trading, fake news, WhatsApp uncle, to a variety of things. So a lot of it is borrowed from real life, a lot of it is borrowed from parliamentary research, a lot of it is borrowed from political party research. So that was how we built it in one sense. The second is that once we got the research done, we started playtesting. And playtesting aggressively in various contexts in as many spaces, and a lot of problems came up. So every time a set of problems came up, it was something that we had to solve. It's a 4-player game, but with teams of 2, it becomes really exciting. Have you played Monopoly or any other board game? Did you actually sit down and read the rule book? No one really does. It's taught to us. Right? So the challenge that we are facing as a new board game is building the first generation of people who will tell the story to the next generation.